Mr. Creek, and I need to turn the stager back on because I might have to go. So I'm running because I think that a lot of people do not know about our fire department until you need them. Then you just want them there. You just want them. My background is I've been a volunteer with them for 8 years. And when you're a volunteer, it's a job. It's a full-time, 24-hour-a-day job. We go to structure fires, we go car accidents. If you've ever called 911, I've probably been to some of your houses before. So I think that I can really bring some experience from the internal workings of that for this position. I've had a business for 25 years, and for 23 of them, I showed that dirty word called profit. So I know how to do that. So I think I can take that business experience into our commissioners, because make no mistake, the commissioners run our fire department. They spend it, we have a chief, but he pretty much is run by the commissioners. So I kind of want to run on what we want, but what we really need. You know, we need more paramedics. That's what we need. 8,000 calls are medical calls a year. Probably 50, maybe car wrecks, 20 structure fires. But we need more medics. We don't. Right now, we're in the process of buying a $350,000 tender to stick up on Lost Mountain. There's nobody even assigned to Lost Mountain. There's nobody there. So it'll sit in a garage up there and do absolutely nothing. Well, you could put probably 4 paramedics on. If we have a structure fire somewhere in Squim or in the county and a car accident, there's nobody left. We have nobody. And about that time is where all the aid calls start coming. You know, and if it's a heart attack, stroke, every second counts to get there. We need more people. And we can do it with the budget we have. If we just take the approach of what we need and not what we want. We don't need a bunch of toys anymore. We have that. If you drive by the Carlsberg shop out there, you'll see lines of SUVs that the chiefs didn't even want, but the commissioners went ahead and bought them. So they just sit out there. Now, these are brand new Ford Explorers. They just sit there. Nobody even uses them. Our retiring chief, they knew he was going to retire, but they went ahead and bought him this anyway. He didn't even want it. He just wanted his old Explorer until he retired. Now there's literally probably 7 vehicles out there not driven. So that's what I want to do, is just bring common sense and just run it like a business. It's not impossible. It's very easy to run this thing. The budget went, the last time I ran, I didn't win, but when I ran, they had a $12 million budget, which is a lot, because we cover from Diamond Point to Deer Park. I ran, they dropped it down to 7. I thought that was pretty good. I really looked at it, and you could probably drop it down to 5. The sheriff runs a budget, and he covers from Forks out to Gardner, and he runs a jail, and his budget's $4.5 million or something like that. So it's a huge gap in between there. We spend so much money on stuff we don't even use, and then we don't even shop for it. You know, I mean, when my business breaks down, a truck breaks down, I can't go write a grant or go get public money. I got to figure it out, you know, with what we have. Not these guys. They just, let's just spend it and fix it. They don't shop. It's pretty depressing when you go into a fire and your hose says made in Canada. You'd think we could find some in America. I just think that. I mean, it's just, I would think that we could find fire hose that says that we can buy locally. Our attorneys, we hire them from on the other side of the water. Our HR person comes from Seattle. There's plenty of attorneys in town we can use. We can do more stuff locally and spend our money here. And that's pretty much what I'm running on.
Any questions for Sean?
Yeah, I have a question, Sean. Why when I see a red fire ambulance, paramedic kind of thing at a call, why is the Olympic ambulance behind it? Why are there 2 of those vehicles? What has Olympic ambulance got to do to change the fire truck?
The commissioners have signed a contract with Olympic Ambulance. We don't do our own transports. I don't think anybody in here knows that as a resident of the fire district, you can request that the medics take you to Olympic Memorial. Then you don't have to pay that giant bill. I mean, it's $1,700 for Olympic to take you from here in Squim to the hospital.
Nice contract.
So, you know, is there a way, you know, I brought it up last time about how about we look, you know, 8,000 calls, how many are 8 calls, how about we start doing our own transports? You only need a medic. The medic only goes on an ALS, so if it's a heart attack or something, then our medic travels up there. Then he gets a ride back and he's out. But if we put together EMTs, which are half the salary of a paramedic, we could probably do our own transports for the district and probably make money at it too. I mean, and put it back into the budget. But they don't even want that. They want Olympic Ambulance to have the contract. Period. They won't even, last time I brought up, they won't even talk about it.
So who signs that contract? The fire district?
Yeah, the fire commissioners do.
Not the county commissioner?
I don't believe the county commissioner signed that. I don't know. I don't think it's the commissioners, and they have, you know, they won't even look at it. You know, I mean, I looked at it and just took the calls times the money, and that was like $5.5 million. So I think you could put 4 or 5 8 cars on, and you can do your own transports.
Wait a minute, I don't understand what you're saying. $4 or $5 million for what?
Well, if you take the number of 8 calls that we have times that $1,700, it was probably $5.5 million that I guess Olympic Ambulance is making. We could probably do our own transport. Port Angeles does it. They don't. Olympic doesn't transport for them. Port Angeles takes their patient right to the hospital.
Would that be because the insurance wouldn't cover if it was
No.
Clallam County taken rather than Olympic?
Nope, you'd have to put on an admin to bill Medicare, and it'd have to be somebody that knows how to bill a Medicare, but Medicare would pay the exact same amount to the district as it would Olympic Ambulance.
I was on the board when the paramedic program was initiated here in the last century, and it was a brutal process getting advanced life support accepted and in place. And the only way we could do it at that time was to not push Olympic Ambulance out of the transport business. So it was pretty much a political issue, and it's kind of carried on. Now, Port Angeles set up their program after District 3 was in operation, and they didn't have to fight that big political battle internally. And they just said Olympic Ambulance is not going to be a part of it. But they have succumbed to the political pressure, and now Olympic Ambulance does show up in all the aid calls over there. And if it's non-ALS, they transport to the hospital.
Well, I think that the paramedics have come so far. I think we're already certified. I'm pretty sure we could roll that program out in 6 to 8 months. And actually, you know, there's so many trained EMTs up here that would die to have a local job up here. And, you know, it's about creating jobs. I mean, let's create local jobs that pay people a living wage so they want to stay. You know, like Jim, I invested in this community. You know, I've had 3 kids go through the school district with Will. I mean, our kids play basketball together, so I get where we're all coming from. That the kids are leaving. They're just leaving. They're getting out of school and they're gone. You know, and I actually want mine to stay and get a good job around here and want to stay in this community. I mean, we need them.
Thank you very much, John.